Hey guys. All right, you guys. So I don't want to stay on long. I hope everybody is doing well. And I forgot to close everything. So let me know in the comments if you don't get to come in and to watch this live with me. Um, what you have been up to, what you're up to with your channels, if you're a YouTube um, creator like I am, and just what's up with your life. I'm just coming in to say hello to everybody. And I'm trying to learn about something new. And there's a new thing on YouTube now where we officially can do podcasts on YouTube. And so I'm learning what it's all about. And I know that this is going to go on my podcast list, this video right here. So I'm kind of introducing myself to anyone who has not heard about me. I have not decided how to set up my podcast list. If I'm going to fix it right now, I have it to where it's at the most popular is on the top of the podcast list. I might want to switch it, and it might be for what is newest and upcoming on the podcast list. I haven't decided yet. So what I found out is I don't have to make a whole new podcast or whole new podcast list to have a podcast. So I made my blogs playlist is my podcast list. And what it is anybody can go watch the poem, watch anything that is on that list and listen to it in their car or on their cell phones with their earbuds in, where they're taking walks down the road, things like that. People who enjoy listening to me and maybe my tips, my advice, things that I give on my channel once in a while. I haven't done a video lately, quite a while. Good morning, Natalie. Um, Good to see you, girly. Natalie Nicole ASMR. Check her out if you guys have time. She's all about helping you relax and fall asleep. And she does shopping hauls too. But I haven't done a talking video in a while where I've given tips. So now I'm trying to decide if I should make a new one or not. And if I make a new one, what am I going to make it about? What would people be interested in hearing and listening to when they're walking down the road on a trail in the park with their earbuds in, or on the bus on the way to work, or in their cars on the way to work or traveling? So it's all new for me. This is all a new thing, new concept. But I went and looked at podcasts on YouTube, and the ones who've been doing the podcast or changed some of their videos to podcast videos. Um, like I have, you can still watch me the way you're watching me now and everything. So it's not just that you have to listen to me in your car. You could also watch the video on your TV screen or on your computer or your tablet or your phone, and you can still see me. So it's not like a true genuine radio podcast where all you see is a picture of the person, I don't think, and that's all you hear. It may be different if it's played on your phone or something like that. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm still learning about it, and I really would love to get more feedback on it. I'm also doing live class next week, workout class, which will not be a podcast thing, of course. And I'm going to be doing a Zumba workout, and it's going to be a little bit of a unique Zumba workout. But I'm thinking I was going to have something at the ending, and I think I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to do a separate live workout class that is going to have a different Zumba workout idea that I have that I want to share with everybody. I'm always trying to be creative and come up with new things and new ideas for you. And so also the same with my podcast. Now that I changed my blog list playlist over to a podcast playlist, I want to make sure that I am coming up with different things for you to listen to and to learn, so that you can learn about me, more about me, and also help you out with your health journey or whatever journey it is that you are on. And I can help you along that journey to the best of my ability. And that is what my goal will be. I have 2 podcast lists now, so make sure you're going to my channel and you're checking out my 2 podcast list. I have it also on my Dixie's Friends. I have a podcast list on Dixie's Friends as well. Um, I want to get feedback on them because I've never done podcasts before. And I know podcast is basically you're talking, sometimes you're interviewing somebody back and forth. Um, hey now, Natalie. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out and understand it a little bit more. So anybody who is really good with podcasts and done a lot of them, I've tagged a YouTuber that does do it, creator that actually does a lot, and just nothing but live streams and also does nothing but podcast and things like that. So I'm really wanting help and feedback from people that do these. So if you are one that watches my channel regularly and you also like to do podcasts, I would love to hear from you. So go look through my videos and look for my social media accounts. That will be the links will be in my description. And please get in contact with me, send me a message so we can talk back and forth. And I want to learn more about this podcast, a new podcast thing that has come to YouTube. And I think it's interesting that the podcast doesn't have to be just where it's a still picture and you just listen to my voice. I've noticed that YouTube is doing the podcast so that you can actually still watch me as a regular video too. They're allowing YouTube creators to switch their playlist over to podcast playlists, the ones that they think would work for podcast. Hi, Brainstorm. How's it going? So it's just kind of really cool, something new that all of us can bring to our channel on the podcast. If you do not know about the podcast or how to get to the podcast, how I found mine, and I'll walk you through it. Is maybe I'll even make a show video short on it for all of you, all the YouTube creators who are just learning about that and the fact that they can do podcasts on their YouTube channels. Is I ran across it by mistake, so I just played with it. So what I was doing is we went to manage videos. So you go and you click on manage videos on your YouTube homepage. You have to do this from your PC or your laptop, okay? And then instead of, you can't do it on your phone or on your tablet through YouTube Studios, you have to really be on your computer or laptop. And when you go up there and hit manage videos, you're going to go straight to your dashboard. When you go to your dashboard, you notice at the top, just like it has where you can create, and it gives you the option of uploading a video or going live when you're on your homepage on your regular computer, on your regular homepage before you hit the manage videos. So when you get to your dashboard, you're going to look up in that right corner where it says create, and then click on it. Now, when you click on it, it's going to give you the option to upload a video, the option to go live, or the option to do a podcast. So if you have playlist that you think would make a good podcast for somebody, like Brainstorm, I'm going to strongly suggest that you change your um, your lives playlist that you have into a podcast, because a lot of those are longer videos and people can listen to the conversations, especially when you bring in the people and you had people up on the StreamYard and they get to hear everybody's voices and everybody talking and chit chatting. And that'd be a really good playlist Brainstorm for you to do on yours. So you're going to hit the podcast, and what's really cool is you got two choices. You can either make you can make a brand new podcast, and it could just be a single podcast that's out there floating in the YouTube land, or you can click add a playlist to the podcast and change it over to a podcast. That's what I did. I took my blogs playlist and my white noise ASMR playlist and I changed them over to podcast. So they're not just regular playlists that you can just watch as regular. You can watch them as regular videos, or you could go and click podcast and you can pick one of the videos from the list, have your earbuds in, be driving down the road listening with your wise, Bluetooth thing hooked up, and you could be listening to one of my videos and Brainstorm. That's how you're going to do yours. But I'm going to give you guys a warning, Brainstorm. It took me a minute because it requires a thumbnail for your podcast. So you have a backup list that you make. So I had to make a new thumbnail for both of them. And it was a challenge because what I wanted to use was something that was, especially my ASMR one, I wanted to use a picture of an ocean, picture of animal, something like, ASMR. It wouldn't let me do it because all of those pictures that I had saved to my computer, the files were too big. It has to be it's got to be a square. So listen close. It's got to be a square thumbnail picture. Thumbnail picture. It has to be a certain height and everything. So go around and play with it, and then it won't let you save your playlist as a podcast until you save your thumbnail. So maybe for you, Brainstorm, Natalie, what would be smart for you guys to do is to play with it and pretend like you're putting the thumbnail in. And if it's the wrong picture and the wrong size, it's going to come up and put a warning up and that it has to be this measurement to this measurement, this measurement to this measurement. And then you could kind of take a screenshot of it, and then you could go make a thumbnail and try to change the size of the photo that you want to put on for your podcast to get people's attention. Because now that YouTube has podcasts, a lot of viewers is going to be really excited about listening to their favorite YouTube creators in their cars. So I know that that's going to end up being a big bang for some people. So we definitely make sure you're getting on board with the podcast thing. Like I said, I just changed my blogs over, my ASMR and white noise playlist over to podcast. And that's how I'm going to continue it because I don't really want to make a brand new playlist for just podcasts. And I'm going to come up with some newer things for everybody. Just don't know what it's going to be yet that I'll add to my blogs playlist. So there's something new and I'll refresh it once in a while. I'm also re-updating that playlist so that it's taking off anything that's not talking videos or tip videos and things like that off of there. That would be easy to listen to in the car, not where you feel like you have to sit there and watch every move I'm making. And so be patient with me if you go and check it out. I'm tweaking it, so it's just going to take time. You've been doing it for a while. Oh, okay, cool. Now you gotta, I think, Brainstorm, you definitely should do it on your lives, like the lives that you've done over time, because people really liked those lives, especially when you brought people up on your panel, and they probably go back and rewatch them sometimes because they really like listening to conversations back and forth. And that would be so perfect for people's cars. And so I really definitely think you need to do that. But anyway, that's what I came on for. I need to get off because I need to get ready for work and get some lunch. And Natalie, I'm wearing my sweater. It's cold. Remember what we talked about last night? Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I can't wait to hear feedback from you guys. Please go check out my podcast. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me if you think I made the right choice. Tell me what you think I should add to it. I'm so lost. And Natalie says I have so many videos that she says I don't have to make anything new if I don't want to for that. But I almost feel like now that feature is there that I at least need to do it once in a great while. And so, because YouTube creators, what do? Brainstorm. We recreate ourselves constantly to keep our viewers and subscribers interested. So I want to hear from you and how all of you are doing and how your channels are growing, what new things you're doing with your channels. Please comment and let me know. It's okay, Brainstorm. We understand. We all have things in our lives where we can't do things. Like I've stopped doing lives for a while because I've just been so tired lately and I don't know why. And I think it's just work stress and things. And I'm just going to be. And it's like I felt like people weren't paying much attention to my lives. But then I've been proven wrong by some people and been told that that's not the case. So I don't know. In my uploads, the views were going skyrocketing, and then the lives were down here on views. The views for, the uploads were way up there. So I don't know. I don't understand what the difference is, why YouTube is kind of pushing my uploads more than my lives. So I haven't figured that one out, but it's okay. But we do miss your lives, Brainstorm, and but we do understand, and we don't want you to ever feel um, bad about it. When you can, you'll get back to it. But I'm so excited to see how going forward, especially for new YouTube creators like us, small timers like me, Natalie, and Brainstorm. Once we get our podcast set up, I'm so excited to see what it does for our channels. I really like the fact that YouTube, and sometimes they do wonky things. They have weird glitches where they take away your watch hours and your subscribers and stuff like that. But they also are constantly reinventing themselves to make it more fun for YouTube creators and their subscribers and their viewers, to try to keep their YouTube creators interested and excited in being YouTube creators. I'm part of the YouTube family. So, in the YouTube community, because whether you realize it or not, YouTube is a community. So I'm anxious to see how all this goes and what everybody has to say about it. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting me. As always, I'd be nothing without you. So keep moving, keep eating healthy. Don't ever give up. Oh gosh. And check out Dixie's Friends. And I also have a podcast list on Dixie's Friends. So please check out my 2 podcasts on this channel and go to Dixie's Friends. Check out the podcast on that. Um, and let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. I want genuine feedback, guys. What can I do to improve so that more people will want to listen to some of my videos on this podcast? So don't don't throw. I can take hard criticism, so don't be afraid to throw it at me. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Your OGV. Well, I'm tired. Nice to meet you, because my name's Tired. Have a great day, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Sorry.